What's going on, guys? Man, today in this video we're going to be installing the CT Sounds universal bass knob, and we're going to be setting it also, so stay tuned. All right, guys, this is how you wire it. This is the wiring diagram right here. If I'm not mistaken, I think with this knob, if you press this button in, you could turn on and off your amp with just a click of a button. So that's pretty cool. So let's go see what's up. All right, let's get this thing started. I'm gonna remove that bezel right there and the radio, and then we're gonna start finding all the wires we need and start hooking it up. All right, guys, I got the radio pulled out. Here's all my RCAs. These four right here, the four top ones, these are for my 4-channel amp, and these two down here are for my mono black amp. So I gotta connect these to the bass knob. All right, guys, I connected the RCAs coming from the stereo. This is the right and this is the left outputs right here. So this signal is going to go out to the amp. These wires right here go out to the amp. Now the other two right here, the red and the green, we're going to get another pair of RCAs from here straight into the radio right here where these other ones were at. And here it is, guys. I connected the right and the left inputs. So this is where this knob is going to get signal from these. And it's going to go out this way to the amp. So now I'm going to connect the other end of these RCAs right to the radio. All right, guys, I came through here to my workbench and I made some little leads. They're about 2 feet. So the red is going to be for the power, the black is going to be for the negative, and the white is going to be for the remote input signal. Just how it says here. But on the output, I'm just going to use the remote wire I have right now running from the amp to the radio, and I'm going to connect that one straight to the bass knob. Let's go to the car so I can show you how we're going to do it. All right, guys, so I went ahead and ran the wires right here. So this is the positive, the negative, and the remote wire in, the signal in. And this blue one that's hanging around right here, this is the wire that goes all the way back to the amp. So here's the bass knob right here. So the red and black is pretty self-explanatory. The yellow one is going to go to that white wire right there. That's going to go get signal from the radio, from the stereo, whatever you call it. And the blue one is going to go to this blue one here that goes out to the amp. So I'm going to connect everything nice and neat. Run my RCAs the way they're supposed to, because right now they're coming out from the dash. And then I'm gonna mount it right here, or I'll fire it up just to make sure that it is gonna turn on. All right, guys, I got everything wired up. I know it's like a mess right now, but I got the RCAs running from the back of the dash going in out the radio, and I have my positive right here. I have my negative right here. And I have my remote signal right here. I haven't pushed this one in yet, but I'm gonna see what it does right now. All right, let me turn the key, see what this knob does, if it even turns on or not. Okay, turned on so we're getting power in the dash right here. Maybe we gotta press the button. Oh, okay, we're on, it says. So let's go check the back, see if the amp is on. Maybe let me see, let me turn it off. Off. All right, guys, if that bass knob in the front, that CT Sound little bass knob is not pressed in, it says on, the amp is not on. Because when my amps are on, my whole speaker enclosure lights up. So let me press this button right here. On. Okay, now it says it's on. Yeah, now we got power back here. I can see the lights barely on in there. All right, guys, now I'm gonna find a good mounting point, and then I'm gonna put the radio back. All right, guys, I'm gonna mount it up right here. I already took off the screw, so I'm gonna use that same hole, so I don't have to puncture new holes on my dash. This is a little piece I made. See, I made the hole, so it's gonna, the little thing right there is gonna clip right in that bevel right there, like this. Just like that, and it's gonna line up right there. Just like that. And then I'm gonna put the screw right there. Then I'm gonna mount the knob right underneath. And I'll probably put something right here on this front plate just so it doesn't look too whack. But let me put this on for you guys, and then we'll run this test. All right, guys, there it is, mounted all up. I'm just gonna tuck these wires back here so you can't see them. And this is an 85 Chevy Caprice right here, in case y'all didn't, this is your first time watching. This is a little Caprice emblem, my old one that I had. What do y'all think about this? Maybe putting it right there. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. All right, guys. I got the knob in already. Tucked in the wires for the most part. Just need to zip tie some stuff. And this is how it's looking so far right here. It's on right there, so that means my amps are on right now. All right, guys, now for as far as tuning the amp, from what I've read and heard, is I'm gonna turn down my gain all the way down on my bass amp right here, and I'm gonna crank the knob in the front, the bass knob, all the way up, and then I'm gonna listen to some music that I normally listen to at the volume that I normally listen to, and slowly bring up this gain right here as I need until it clips. It starts clipping, and then bring it down a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the car right now, and I'm gonna open up the garage, and we'll do some demos right now, see how it works. All right, guys, I'm gonna pick some music right now, and then we're gonna tune it. That's how much my car's reading, 14.5 volts. The voltmeter is 14.3.2. So I mean, it's pretty accurate. I don't know which was the most accurate, but. All right, guys, I'm gonna play this song right here, man. It was requested by one of the comments, man, and this song does hit hard in the system. If you're old school like me, you know this song. You used to bang this song like on the weekends when you was out there doing your own little ratchet stuff. You know this one. Okay, I got the bass knob all the way up. It's turned all the way up right now. And I'm gonna put the volume where I usually listening to it. Maybe like around 25, 27. Press play.
Some not just out for your sex that you know, but you must check this victim upload infamous late night.
All right, guys, I brought the car outside so we can actually see a little bit better, because it'd be dark in that garage. All right, let me turn this up.
The champagne pouring, joint rolling, the clouds smiling and over.
All right, guys, man, you hear it? It's hitting pretty good, man. This knob is pretty cool because you could turn on and off your amps, your amp, whichever one you have it hooked up to. And it's cool now that I can control the bass, and you can see your volts at the same time, you know. It was like 30 bucks on Amazon, this meter, so I think it's worth it. And it's not really that difficult to set up, man. Like, you just need, probably need if you already have an amp, you probably need an extra pair of RCA cables. I say like some 3-footers. Some 3-footers would be straight. Now, I would say that this bass knob is only probably good if you're gonna mount it somewhere, not one of the ones you're gonna hold in your hand and control it, because it has a whole bunch of wires coming out and stuff. So that's how it looks right there. I may have to put something right here on this plate right here. The reason I did it that way is because I didn't want to put a hole on my dash, so I used the existing hole from the vent cover thing to prevent from making those holes. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this knob, and if you guys would buy it. Because to me, I think it's pretty. I'm not sponsored by CT Sounds or by any means, man. So I'm paying all full price for all this. But I mean, I think it's pretty good for what it is. I mean, I already have a voltmeter, but it doesn't hurt to have another one. Y'all let me know what you think about that stance I got going on. A little bit lifted in the front, a little sagging in the back. I think it looks pretty straight. Yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this video, man. I want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel, man. I got like an extra 300, 400 new subscribers from the last video. I think all the 80s babies, all the old schools like myself are hopping on the channel, man. I want to thank y'all, and keep dropping those comments, man. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.